My name is Jeanne, and my pronouns are she, hers. I want to thank you all for being here and celebrating the opening of CoastPride Center and Pride Month. In 2019, a passionate group of people created CoastPride. Along the way, this group persevered and made great strides. Now going on 3 years, this group has grown into our community. This group is all of you. Without all of you, your support, your donations, and especially our volunteers, we wouldn't be here today. Today we open our doors, raise our flag, and we celebrate a place where LGBTQ plus community and allies can go, be, and feel safe. Inside these doors is a place where everyone is welcome on the spectrum. It's a place where our LGBTQ community can gather. There's no judging. We have a gender-neutral bathroom, support and helpful resources, and all ages are welcome. We have some board members here today that have been working really hard to make this happen, and I'd like to introduce them. Our Vice President, Jeanne Walter. David Oliphant. Cathy Hauer. Kelly Kramer. And unfortunately, Patricia Bodis and Sonia Matisse could not make it today. These are pretty incredible people. This center belongs to all of us. I look forward to seeing you all here. And we have many speakers today, so I don't want to take up too much time. But thank you for making this so special, and we truly are stronger together. Now I'm going to hand this over to Jeanne.
Hello, and a big, big warm welcome to all of you. My name is Jeanne Walter. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I serve as a founding member of the CoastPride Board. I'm a former co-chair of the San Mateo County LGBTQ Commission, and I've lived on the coast side here in Half Moon Bay for over 20 years with my wife, Dan, and our daughter, Jessie. Jessie turns 18 years old this year. Happy birthday, Jessie. Once in a great while, good people come together, and they accomplish something great. Today is a perfect example of this. This CoastPride Center is great. It is already changing lives for the better. It's already changing communities for the better. And it's changing the coast side from Pescadero to Pacifica. Visibility and community investment matter. Sustained visibility matters. It's vital. It helps identify community norms that are oppressive. It helps form a clarion call for social justice. This is essential in all communities, but especially in those that cannot otherwise see serious problems that require solving. Communities that cannot yet see its own way out of systemic racism, homophobia, transphobia, sexism, ableism, ageism, and all other isms. Community investment, it's vital because collective action is that big, powerful wave of progress, for progress. It's our cities, our unincorporated areas, our county, private philanthropy, and local businesses, nonprofits, and faith-based partnerships. Those are what stitch the strong fabric that is our vibrant and diverse communities, which we together are celebrating today. And really thank you for being here today, because what we're going to do right now is dedicate to this beautiful building and to all the beautiful souls who find peace and strength and belonging here. To the beautiful hearts of the volunteers, many of whom are standing right here today, who regularly give their time and courage to all who enter here. To the beautiful vision and commitment of the all-volunteer board, David, Jeanne, and others who aren't here. To the beautiful generosity of the donors who give and give and give where there is need. To the property owner of this beautiful and historic building, and his property management team who helped us achieve pride of place on Main Street. To the pride flags that now fly on Main Street, Highway 92, our city halls, schools, places of worship, and Farmer John's pumpkin patch, all of which were raised for the first time only within the past 2 years. To the San Mateo County, their staff, to Pescadero and the cities of Half Moon Bay and Pacifica and all the staff who work there, and to every single Coastside Public School District, to Alas, to Puente, and to the Cabrillo Education Foundation. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and from all of our board standing here with me today for your support and your endorsements of the CoastPride Center. And mostly to all of us here and those who would like to be here with us. To the change makers for all of these gifts and the dedication it took to achieve them, we are deeply, deeply grateful. Thank you so much, and I would like to now, having made all of these points of reference about the endorsements, invite our speakers to come up, because without the partners and the stakeholders, we wouldn't be here today. So I would like to first invite Supervisor Don Horsley. He's our representative from the Coastside. You all know him. He's been our representative for over 10 years. He's been a former sheriff and founder of the Sheriff's Activity League, where they're going to be reading lots of LGBTQ queer books. And he's former board president of the Sequoia Healthcare District. And during his tenure, the county established the first ever county LGBTQ commission. He's pledged to leverage the local support that you have all given to CoastPride by identifying support for us. So thank you, Supervisor Horsley.
Thank you. When I first got here and I saw the list of speakers and I saw Mayor Beckmeyer, I thought, I must be in the wrong town. But anyway, she is here and we are going to do a flag raising in the city of Pacifica. And again, my name is Don Horsley. My pronouns are he and him. And we are here today to honor and celebrate the passion, the resilience, the creativity, and the growth of our LGBTQ community with the opening of CoastPride Center. This organization has grown and been embraced by the community over the past 2 years. And I remember one of the first meetings was at our new library that was really a cooperative agreement between the city of Half Moon Bay and the county. And I think it's turned out to be one of the best libraries in the county. In any case, that was, as I recall, one of the first meetings of CoastPride there. In any case, this center is going to make services visible and accessible to a more diverse Coastside community. And the Pride Center area and collaborative spirit will also provide a valuable link to advanced equity, which is, I think, really a theme for both the county and the city. It also signifies that people of all sexual orientations and gender identities and expressions are welcome here and everywhere in San Mateo County. So I want to thank you for inviting me here this day. I think on the board agenda, I think not welcome. Sorry, it's substantial at all. Two quick facts. Next, first of all, for a big guy, my voice was not carrying for some reason. It's one of those things. There's a couple of little interesting little facts. In 2017, the exact same day in 2017, the Coastside Pride, or the Pride Center in San Mateo, opened. And it's just a remarkable thing. It falls on the exact same day. In any case, and I know Coastside Pride was formed in 2019, 2 years ago. So with that, congratulations. You've achieved a lot in a short period of time. And the reference I was making on the Tuesday board meeting, I think we're going to make a rather substantial donation. The county will make a substantial donation to the operation, the continued operation of Coastside Pride.
Thank you, Supervisor Horsley. It is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. So Councilman Joaquin Jimenez is the first Latinx Mexicano elected to the Half Moon Bay City Council. Yes. He co-founded the city's Latino Advisory Council and has worked as a teacher in the Spanish Immersion program at Hatch Elementary School. And prior to that, he was a juvenile probation officer with the county. And he has been, from the beginning, a supporter of CoastPride, lending his voice as an advocate for LGBTQ rights in the Latinx community. May I welcome Councilman Jimenez.
Thank you. How about my rusty voice? Beautiful weather Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and I have to enjoy. Well, it's an honor to be here. I'm very honored. Half Moon Bay. I'm very proud, where we're going, the direction we are taking. We are showing the rest of the county which direction we want to go. We are telling everybody that everybody's welcome here. I can proudly say that Half Moon Bay has to have the pride to always stand up in what we believe in. It's not an easy task. I want to tell you, it's not an easy task at all. We know the struggles. We know the struggles of every member of our community. And that's what keeps us together. That's what Half Moon Bay is becoming very strong, because we stand for what we believe in. It is an honor to represent the Latino Advisory Council of Half Moon Bay, the ALAS organization, in the city of Half Moon Bay. When I received the invitation to speak, I joked. I'm joking again. To be recognized as a member of the community, it's a lot of pride. As I mentioned, it's not an easy thing. I know in our community, the Latinx community, sometimes because of the religion, the beliefs that we have from our parents, it's not an easy thing, to step forward. But guess what? We have that support. Just like everybody in Half Moon Bay has a support. We are here for you to speak up, for you to stand up. And I'm not standing behind you, in front of you. I'm standing right next to you, because that's how we get things done. That's how we, together as a community, do things. Hand in hand, we walk down the street, we march, we protest, we speak up, and we take care of each other. Half Moon Bay is not a big community, but it's big enough to give everybody a hug.
That kind of guy.
A lot of times, as we walk down the street, we forget to acknowledge who's walking by us, who's walking right next to us. There's a time where we didn't know each other, but now we know each other. Now we can say hello, we can smile, we can wave if we're driving. Stop and say hello, and get a big hug. When we talk about, pride, what we stand for, we have to say it very comfortable. Be very proud of who we are becoming. Challenges. I think who doesn't like a challenge? I love a challenge. And with this, we're showing Half-Moon Bay that we are here for you. I'm here for you. I will walk right next to you. I will hold your hand. I will give you a hug. And I will show my love for all of you. Welcome. In Half-Moon Bay, we are taking big steps. We are being recognized. And the Latinx community is being represented in every way. No fear. Because we are here for you. And I'm here for you. Thank you.
With that, we should all just turn to each other and just sort of, I know we're in a pandemic, but we should at least do air hugs to everyone. So this CoastPride Center is for everyone, from Pescadero to Half-Moon Bay to Pacifica. And I would like to introduce our next speaker, Mayor Sue Beckmeyer, elected to Pacifica City Council in 2018. She has demonstrated a commitment to community service as president of the Pacifica Library Foundation, to the Pacifica School District, chapter of the California School Employees Association, and the Pacifica Lions Club, and I could go on and on. But during the last council meeting, she spoke in support of raising the pride flag and endorsing the CoastPride Center. After this ceremony, she's going to have to run up to Pacifica, and it's going to be historic because she's convening the first pride flag raising ceremony for the first time in the history of Pacifica. Thank you, Mayor Beckmeyer and
Hi everyone. Thanks so much for that lovely introduction, and it is my great honor and I'm very, very proud and humbled to be here today on behalf of the City of Pacifica. I'd like to acknowledge my co-council members and our Mayor Pro Tem, Mary Beer, and Tiger Dad Bigstead. And you'll be hearing from Lynda Brocchini, who's here representing our Pacifica School District. It is really an historic day in Pacifica for us as well. It is a huge day here, and is very part of our mission, part of our goal, part of what we as a council are seeking to do is to build connections and to reach out and to make there be a place for everyone in our community, in all of our communities. So in Pacifica, we often use that same term, I'm sure you all do here, over the hill. Everything's over the hill, over the hill. And when you talk to people who are over the hill, they don't know what you're talking about. And I have to stop and educate them. But really, that tunnel is no barrier for us. So having that connection from Pescadero to Pacifica, as you say, is absolutely essential. It's important for us to be inclusive of all, and this is exactly the commitment that we have. And it's our honor to be here today to support that and to celebrate with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I would like to change a little break in our agenda and invite our landlord, Joe Cotchett, up to the podium. We would not be here today, and I really want you to know that. The timing of Mr. Cochett's deeply discounted rent of this glorious, beautiful, historical building on Quinn Square and on Main Street, we would not be here today. I know you want to get to Mike, but I want to say a couple of words. So you just hold on. So, many of you know him as a super lawyer with a keen sense of justice. He always fights for the underdog, and he has a long, long, long list of wins, which you can just Google. I'm not going to tell you about those. But the reason why CoastPride is honoring him with the Equity Warrior Award this year, this is our second annual award, is because of the many things he's done on the coast side, not just for us in terms of CoastPride, but in terms of this pandemic. He has waived rent for many of his businesses for many months, sorry. Don't overinflate you. As you know, he has given so much to our nonprofits, to our sister nonprofits, and to our local businesses. And he has recently given to our community hub, which you're going to hear more and more about, because Cabrillo Education Foundation and Alas and Boys and Girls Club are the lead agencies working with our Cabrillo Unified School District to build out a wellness hub. And that's going to be so important for all of our kids. So you're going to hear more about that. So on behalf of CoastPride Board, it is my honor to award you the Equity Warrior Award. I'm going to bend down the So this beautiful award is what we give to our Equity Warriors. Wow, I like that. Wow. Here you go. Wow. You're very welcome.
So I'm going to be very brief. I thank all of you very much, and especially everyone who came out here today. Don, I don't need a from my dear friend Don, Councilman, just spoke. I mean, to have everyone here today is so significant. Words cannot express it. It's all been expressed, and it will. What is phenomenal is that it follows Memorial Day. And we thought about all those people that gave for our country over the years, and we honored them yesterday, and today we're honoring those people that are also giving for our country, that are standing up to be heard, to be counted, and to do what has to be done. You referred to me as your landlord, or whatever the hell it is. I am so honored to have them here, CoastPride, in this building. And this is the beginning of, I think, what will become, it's the smaller building that you will eventually be in a much larger building. We honor you so much. I don't want to waste your time, but I do want to say this. For each one of you standing there, you're standing there with a purpose. You're standing there because you believe that we really are all people coming together. And we are living in a climate right now that is so bad, B-A-D, let me make that clear. When you pick up the paper every day and you read the nonsense, the shootings, the bullshit that was put out in the past 4 years, please excuse my language, but I'm an old Special Forces officer that didn't waste time with proper English. I am so proud to be here, Jenny. I am so proud to stand with all of you. And I thank you for this phenomenal, I don't know that I'm an equity warrior, but I can tell you this, I'm a warrior for you and this one.
Awesome.
All right. He said, wow. I just got to say wow again. So, wow. Thank you so much. Can I call you Joe now? You've kissed me. Yeah. So, thank you.
Joe or Jose?
From the bottom of my heart, and everybody who's standing here, and everybody who's out here, thank you so very much for everything you've done for the coast side and everything you will be doing. I want to welcome you to the coast side again, because I know you've actually just moved in here. So we want to give you a nice warm welcome.
I would like to introduce a very special lady whose name is Cathy Talbot. She is the Pescadero Municipal Advisory Council member. And I am really pleased. Come on up, Cathy. I'm really pleased to introduce her because we've really only talked on the phone and met here today. But she's been running around already doing so much work on behalf of your communities in terms of the support for this CoastPride Community Center. Just the other day, she was in here with other volunteers putting together movie packets for our young people who are going to have movie night during June Pride Month. So I'm just really pleased to introduce her, and I don't know too much about her, so I'm so eager to get to know her more. But she's just jumped in and supported. I know she's a Spanish teacher and a social studies teacher at Pescadero La Honda Unified School District, and she's just passionate about the kids that she works with, and I'm so thrilled that she's working with us and supporting us. So come on over, Cathy.
All right, let's see if this volume turns out well for me. So hi everybody, mi nombre es Cathy Talbot, pronombres ella o ellas, y como miembro de la comunidad de Pescadero, una maestra y miembro de PMAC, estoy aquí para demostrar mi apoyo a este centro con todos ustedes y es un placer para estar aquí. Este centro representa un espacio para abordar las necesidades de la comunidad LGBTQIA+, ojalá que dije eso bien, y para todos los humanos en todas las identidades. Un lugar donde los jóvenes pueden aprender, recibir los servicios que son necesarios para ellos y ampliar la necesidad de inclusión y justicia en nuestra sociedad. Gracias a todos que hicieron eso posible. Como comunidad, sé que nosotros vamos a seguir apoyando y seguir contribuyendo a la salud de la Costa Sur. Translation. My name is Cathy Talbot, so I'm a community member, teacher, and PMAC member in Pescadero. And I'm here to show up with all of you, and it's just heartwarming and such a pleasure to see you all here today. The center is a physical representation of a long-awaited dream for our coastside community, and a place that addresses the needs of the LGBTQIA+ community and allies. A place where youth and community members can receive essential services, learn and amplify the vision of an inclusive society for all humans across all identities. And thank you everybody who manifested this into our reality, everybody present here. And as a community, I know we will answer the call and continue to be a contributing force to the Coastside Center and the health of the South Coast. Thank you, everybody. Gracias.
Thank you, Cathy. And thank you for speaking both in English and Spanish. We want to be very inclusive, and we want to be able to make sure that our services are both in Spanish and English. And as we grow, we will grow with you and learn to have more and more volunteers who can do this with us. And as Councilmember Jimenez said, we walk hand in hand with you to do this. So thank you, Cathy, very, very much. It is my pleasure to have one of our board members, Cathy Hauer, come and introduce our next speaker, who has come incredibly prepared, straight from over the hill. Not straight. From over the hill in the county seat, to share celebration and pride with you. So I'm going to turn over to Cathy, who's going to give a special warm welcome to Dana.
So I'm Cathy Hauer, and my pronouns are she, her, and before I introduce Dana Johnson, I just want to say that when you heard Jenny and Jeanne and others say that this center is for all of us, we really mean that. And I have had the honor of preparing our volunteer staff And we're going to be open Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 2 to 6 and Saturdays from noon to 4. And we want all of you, please, to drop in, have some, chat us up, have some fun. We really want to see, and we will welcome all of you in and hope to see your faces soon. So it is my pleasure to introduce Dana Johnson. They have been a community activist for decades. They have served on the LGBTQ Commission, and also they are co-chair of the Pride Initiative. Both of these organizations are through our San Mateo County. They've been instrumental throughout the county in raising awareness of LGBTQ plus issues and concerns through education and ceremonies like this one. As Jenny said, they just came from Redwood City, where they raised the flag at our county building. Dana Johnson, please step forward and say a few remarks about when we raised our progress flag at our brand new CoastPride Center.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Cathy, for those words. I don't even know if there's a need for me to say much, but I have a little bit of something to share. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. My name is Dana Johnson. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. I'm an LGBTQ Commissioner Co-Chair, Pride Initiative Co-Chair for the County of San Mateo. On behalf of the LGBTQ Commission and San Mateo County Pride Initiative, I would like to congratulate CoastPride, Board, and community on securing an LGBTQ center for community members on the coast. What amazing accomplishment for the CoastPride Board and community here. It's been an honor to network with you and build a community bond the past years, and hope to build more, and be here today to celebrate with you at your grand opening ceremony for your new community center. I would also like to thank CoastPride Board for raising the Progress Pride flag, an expression of affirmation, inclusion, and equitable services for LGBTQ community members on the coast. My fellow commissioners and I wanted to express the importance of a more equitable and inclusive community for our diverse LGBTQ community, and we felt the need for visibility is important. We are thankful and proud that we have worked hard on the historical efforts of getting the cities in the county, various county buildings, and LGBTQ community spaces like CoastPride Center to raise the Progress Pride flag. It's an empowering thing to be a part of. I would like to invite you all to San Mateo County Virtual Pride Week that will be June 6th through the 12th. It's being brought to you by a collaboration of community partners, including San Mateo County Pride Initiative, LGBTQ Commission, San Mateo County Pride Center, and a variety of San Mateo County community-based organizations like CoastPride. In fact, this year, San Mateo County Pride Celebration will have the pleasure to have CoastPride join us for a workshop on Friday, June 11th from 5 to 6 p.m. For more details, please visit the Pride Celebration website, smcpridecelebration.com. Again, congratulations, CoastPride Board and community. I look forward to further networking and bonding in your community space here on the coast. In solidarity, I stand. Happy Pride. Thank you. I brought Progress Pride flags, and I don't think I have enough for how much amazing people we have here. So I don't know if you want to go youth first or older adults or board first. I don't know. Here you are. Okay.
Community first. Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you for bringing pride. So again, we're all volunteers. I want to invite two amazing volunteers, Cam and Demi. Demi Pacifuentes and Cam Zellarek up to the podium to do the honors with Cathy of raising the
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Cam and Demi, so much. So we have other partners that we want to come up to the podium here and share a few remarks. We could not be doing the social justice work that we're doing without the superintendents and the staff and faculty and administrations at the three schools on the coast side at Pacifica School District, at the Pescadero Honda Unified School District, and at Cabrillo Unified School District. And I see board members here as well as superintendents like Sophia Lane and others. And so I would like to, and Jason, I see others and through their masks. And so I just want to invite all three superintendents up. There's two superintendents and one board trustee up to the podium. And so Sean McPhetridge, superintendent of the Cabrillo Unified School District since 2019. And before that, he was superintendent of Alameda Unified School District, their lost hour day. Yeah. And without Sean, I went to Sean right away as soon as he became superintendent, and I said, "Hey, we're CoastPride. We got to do something here on the coast." And Sean was like, "You got it. Whatever you need. We're going to do a proclamation. Then we're going to go to the city. We're going to get a proclamation from them." And he's done this not just for CoastPride, really for every protected class of student in the Cabrillo Unified School District. And so without him, we wouldn't be able to do half the work we've done. So Sean, thank you.
Thanks very much. It should be with great pride that we are convened at this historic moment to see so much progress being made here on the coast side in Half Moon Bay. So I want to thank certainly the CoastPride organization in the center, Joe for helping, Jenny and Jeanne for spearleading. You are the change makers. I want to thank our board members. I see Sophia Lane and Mary Beth Alexander. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we had a proclamation, and Jenny helped us define what progress means. The progress flag was developed by Daniel Quasar in 2018, I believe, and it represents progress with the new chevron, this arrow pointing forward to sort of talk about the history of LGBTQ communities of color who helped us with the first Pride festivities in the nation, also with the pink, white, and blue for our transgender, how do I say it, brothers, sisters. I don't want to say it that way, but transgender, all our people. And I just think this progress flag means so much to us. I know that today I was emailing all our principals, reminding them that we are flying it, the whole flag, the progress flag, the whole month of June. Yes. And the fact that the city supports it, that the coast side supports it, I do think that this is a community that is making progress. Thank you so much for all you're doing. And to Daniel Quasar, who helped design the flag, commemorating 40 years after Gilbert Baker and other folks did it in 1978. This is great progress. So they have helped us make progress. You have helped us make progress. Thank you so much. I'm very, con orgullo, with pride, I'm very pleased to be here and to be your partners in the work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It is my great pleasure to invite Lynda Brocchini. She's board trustee for the Pacifica School District. She and her wife were the San Mateo County Charter Leaders for Marriage Equality, and I can't wait to do so much more with you as a board. We're excited to have you here, and thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm here representing the Pacifica School Board. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Just tell a quick story about myself. So 15 years ago, my wife and I were on Marriage Equality USA. We set up some meetings in the community center, the Pacifica School Community Center. And it was 4 of us in the room. And I told the story that the reason why I was there that day was that I wanted my children, my future children, to grow up in a world where if they came out as gay, it would not be an issue. It would just be like any other day. And to see this flag flying on our coast, after so many years of fighting for equal rights, and to have our children come up in a world that they can feel equal and part of the community from birth is just amazing. So I'm so happy to be here and so happy this is here today. So thank you.
Thank you, Lynda. Now I'd like to invite to the podium Amy Oliver, who's the school superintendent for Pescadero Lahonda Unified School District. Amy has she's served on the district since 1991 and is a teacher, principal, and then since 2010 as superintendent. She is deeply committed to all of the children on the South Coast. And I know her through her innovative work with Big Lift. And I'm just thrilled. As soon as I approached her, she said, yeah, let's make things work and happen. So, Amy.
Thank you. Thank you for the nice introduction. Yes, I am here to represent the children, families, and staff of the Lahonda Pescadero Unified School District. I'm honored to be able to watch and participate in the ribbon cutting, the raising of the flag, this new center to provide support services to LGBTQ teens and caregivers, to serve as a communal gathering place and a visible symbol of pride and a friendly presence on the coast is both welcome and appreciated. Pride is so much more than just a word. Think of the synonyms: pleasure, joy, delight, gratification, fulfillment, honor, and dignity. Pride is this hope, and this center is a manifestation of this hope and a tangible symbol of the care of the communities of Pescadero, Lahonda, Half Bay, and Pacifica. So I thank you, CoastPride, for this center and all that you do for our coastside community. Thanks.
I want to do a big thank you for our faith-based leaders who are here. We have been working tirelessly with 5 of our faith-based leaders who are just awesome. And I'd like to give a shout out to Rabbi Moshe Hein, to Vicar Michael Arasbarum from Holy Family Episcopal, Reverend Terry Egelbarger from Many Journeys Metropolitan Community Churches, and also on the Advocacy Commission. And then also Lisa Warner-Geary from the Methodist Church, and Pastor Stu Holland from the Lutheran Church, and Maureen Evelyn from the Unitarian Universalist community. So, I know it's cold out here, and I really appreciate all your patience as we have gone through all the ceremonial. We are at the very end where I'm going to invite Chrislyn Geit, who is our CEO and director of the Half Moon Bay Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau. Chrislyn, she is a dear friend to CoastPride, helping us with getting to know who's here, and yet she's a newcomer, but she knows everybody, and she has amazing strategic smarts. So, Chrislyn, come on up. You're going to do the honors with the full board here today to do the cutting of the ribbon, and I'd love for you to say a couple of remarks, because I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Again, Crystalline, the President and Chief Executive Optimist of the Half Moon Bay Coastside Chamber of Commerce. My pronouns are she, her, and when allowed, unicorn. So this is so special for me for two reasons. First, as somebody whose job it is to help bring businesses forward and pull them, push them, screaming into the future. Equality and inclusivity is good business. So I'm so happy to champion that and have such a wonderful group help me, or to help them in that process. Secondly, growing up as an undiagnosed autistic, feeling out of place was my jam. That's where I lived. So having community centers that help everybody figure out who they are, who they want to be. It took me 40 years to figure it out, and I'm so excited that our coastside has a place to go and the most loving people to help them find their way. So, with that, let's celebrate!
You're going to be so happy my name is next to closing remarks. Is that good news? About 10 years ago, my husband and I moved here to the coast. We subscribed to the Half Moon Bay Review, which of course is what you do, right? And then, yeah, of course, out comes the Valentine's Day edition and Couples in Love. And I'm like, this is interesting. We're all white, straight couples. That must just be an oddity. So the next February, here comes the magazine. We're all white, straight couples. This is crazy, really, 2 years in a row. After the third year, I finally called the editor, and I'm like, come on. There's a lot of diversity in this community. I don't expect you to pick me and my husband, but there's a lot of people of color, and there's a lot of gay couples at the coast. You've got to wake up. 2 months later, the phone rings, and guess what? They want us to be in their next edition. So we were the first gay couple on the cover of the Half Moon Bay magazine. That was exciting. It's not my point. About 20 minutes later, my phone rings, and it's Jeanne Vargas. And she goes, hey, guess what? I'm starting this thing called CoastPride, and I need some help. Do you want to be on the board? So that's how I found my way to the podium. So it's been life-changing. It's been exciting. It's been challenging. It's been all those things, but it's led us all here today. So many of the things that I was asked to say have been said. So I'm going to give us all a break, but I will ask you to come on inside, see the space that we've created. Masks are still a thing inside, right? So consider social distancing. Downstairs, you'll see where we've created the youth hangout space. We have a kitchen. We have a gender neutral bathroom. Upstairs, you'll see where we have a community boardroom, so we can do some strategizing with our community partners, and also rooms for therapists and clinicians. So we have some treats inside as well. If you're hungry for a big meal, right across the street, I'm going to say this wrong, Joaquin is the new Mexican restaurant, kind of. They've been a great supporter. If you'd like a meal, we'll ask you to stop in there today as well. There's also sweatshirts with a $60 donation. You can go home in a CoastPride sweatshirt. And I think, honestly, everything else has been said. I've been checking things off. You are going to see in the Half Moon Bay Review the Pride calendars coming out in every single newspaper. I think it's this week. So tomorrow, everyone is going to get one. We also have some inside, so pick up one while you're here. The next thing up is our June Pride Auto Parade, which will be happening on June 2nd. So before the dogs have any more of a squabble over there, am I forgetting anything? I think we're good. Thank you for everyone who came.
Accessible around the back.
Accessible around the back as well. We do have a back entrance where there's parking too. So thank you again so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Without our volunteers, our donors, our community, we would not be standing here today. So we love you.